Yeah, here it comes.
Yeah, he does always wear a baseball cap. Hey, your man's got it.
I down.
Good afternoon. You all ready for Beto? You ready to elect Beto O'Rourke, the next governor of Texas? Pues aquí lo tenemos, a Beto O'Rourke. As we all know, Beto has crisscrossed the state. He's been out there sharing a vision of one Texas que es para todos. He's been out there challenging Greg Abbott on his failures, which are a lot. Here on the south side at Mission Library. Bienvenido, Beto O'Rourke. And the message today is that when you knock on a door, because we have 2 more weeks left, you're part of one team. There's thousands just like you knocking on doors too. When you make a phone call, there's thousands of us making those calls too. Somos un equipo. One effort, one team, todos con Beto for the state of Texas. And este equipo on this team, when Beto O'Rourke wins Bexar County with 65% of the vote, we're going to elect our local Democrats también, beginning with Ray Lopez, state representative. We have Liz Campos, which represents this part of town. Frank Ramirez, just on the other side of the street. We have our district attorney, Joe Gonzalez. Joe, where are you? We have school board members con nosotros. Liz Limon. Liz, where are you? Harlandale ISD. Anyone for Harlandale ISD? Bienvenidos. We have running at the top of the ticket with Beto O'Rourke, Janet Dottie for state controller. And I'd also like to thank all the precinct chairs that are with us today, all the grassroots activists que están aquí con nosotros, everyone who's knocking on the doors, who's making the calls, who's talking to their friends and family, that's doing what you need to do, because we need a fighter that's going to fight for us, that's going to fight for civil rights, equal rights, human rights, Northern rights, our kids' rights, all our rights. Y los tenemos aquí, Beto O'Rourke, the governor. And I see the top of the ticket here in Bexar County. Alfredo Jimenez in the back. We have our state, or we have our Tejano Democrat chair, Emilio Peña, right there. I see Rose Marie, our deputy chair, Democratic Party, here in Bexar County. Rose Marie, por ahí andas. And I think we have a couple more elected officials. Melissa Vara in the house, the judge. Uno más, alguno más. Judge Jimenez, I recognized him. And no, thank you guys. Thank you for being here. So one last thing. Any Southside Tejanos in the house? Pues déjenles presento. Le damos la bienvenida a Ray Lopez.
Let me get up there for just a second, because they didn't come out here to listen to me. Although I tell you what, I'm glad to see them. First of all, thank you very much for being out here and supporting Beto and his cause and our cause for the state of Texas. We're going to win. We're going to win big. The only reason we're going to win is because of you. There's no other reason. Nobody else is going to win this race for us. We have to go out there, knock on doors, do the things that we have to do. I'm going to tell you a real quick 1-minute story. I can tell you about a year and a half ago when I was in the legislature, we had a really hard time with the Republicans forcing things down our throat. We kept on coming back and telling the people, guys, democracy is under attack. And people would look at me and go like, what do you mean, Miguel? What do you mean democracy is under attack? You know, they never tell me I can't vote, and I haven't seen that really happening. That was a year and a half ago. Today, we all know what is under attack. Women's rights, all rights. We are under attack at every stretch of the road, including our schools, including every other area that you can think of. It's being attacked. And there's only one reason. There's only one reason it's under attack. They know what they're doing. They don't care. They don't listen. They don't care. We tried that. So, at the end of last session, we broke quorum. We Democrats, 57 of us, said, you know what, we're not going to take this crap anymore. We left Washington, D.C. But that was on our nickel. That was difficult to do. We had to leave Texas. We had to get there. We had to figure out a place to stay. There was one person that showed up immediately to tell us, what do you need and what more can I do? And that was Beto O'Rourke. I can tell you that today, across this country, when you say democracy is under attack, they can tell you exactly what you mean. Exactly what you mean. And that was because of that leadership that we took under your leadership, Beto, to go to Washington, tell the story, get on the news, tell the story and let people understand what it was all about. Today, everybody gets it. Look at the poll numbers. Look at the numbers at the different polling sites. They're up, and they're up with people like us. So with no further ado, let me step down. I'm not sure about who's next or what we're going to do. But I just want to come and thank you very much for coming out. Fellow Southsider, I can't tell you how many guys have snuck into the city at one meeting. You are the only one.
Trump's big. All right, so today, let me tell y'all something. It feels damn good to be a Democrat, right? My name is Frank Ramirez, and I'm your Democratic nominee for House District 118 right here in the South Side, y'all. So I grew up on these streets. I grew up in the Harlandale Independent School District, and I'm a proud product of our public education system.
Yes.
Right? And that's why it's so important that all of us together work hard to elect our next leader in the state of Texas, Beto O'Rourke. Because we have to ensure that our children who go to these schools, all schools, who go there come home safely at the end of the day.
That's right. Yes.
And while they're there, they're getting the best education possible in these United States. We can no longer disinvest in our public education system here in the state of Texas.
Amen. That's right.
We have to protect the rights that women have fought so hard for in this country's history. And it starts by electing a new generation of leadership. And I'm not bragging here, I'm just stating the fact.
No, Brad.
I'll be the youngest legislator in the state of Texas once we win this November. And it'll be because of every single one of y'all. And I want to ask y'all this, a favor. I'm urging. We have a few days left of early vote. We have just a little more until Election Day. Can I count on y'all to make a call? To knock on a door? Because it's too beautiful right now, right? Write a letter. Talk to your neighbors. Let's connect with the people who have been disconnected from our political process for far too long. And let's make sure that we are bringing them to the polls to see unprecedented numbers this election cycle. Once again, I'm Frank Ramirez. I'm proud to be your Democratic nominee in House District 118. And no matter what my good friends on the other side of the street with John Lujan's team says, Democrats together can accomplish anything. And that's what we're going to do when we elect Beto O'Rourke as our next governor. Thank you.
thank you all for being here, for the way in which you have chosen to meet this moment. These are some really tough times for some really wonderful people across this state. And given the challenges that we face, you would be forgiven if you were tempted to submit to them or to succumb or even to despair. But instead of any of that, you've chosen to be here today and to take action. And in my life, I have found that this action is the antidote to despair. It's the very key to victory. It is the way that we come through, and it is the way that we overcome. And just think about the challenges that we face and the great darkness that has descended upon this state. Literally, last February,
Hey, Beto, will you do
they
some
couldn't.
trans surgeries for minors right now?
Anyway, continue, sir. Good job.
We gotta forgive this guy.
Excuse me, everybody, for my
He doesn't
behavior, but
realize that he
I don't
picked the
play that
wrong
shit.
people to fuck with together. If you think about Texas, after 8 years of Greg Abbott being in office, we talked about this darkness that has descended on the state. Thank you, sir. You have a grid that failed us last February. The lights went out, the heat stopped running, the water stopped flowing in San Antonio. You have this state now leading the nation in the number of school shootings and gun violence being the leading cause of death for children and teenagers in the state of Texas today. You have the most extreme abortion ban in America. Begins at conception, no exception for rape, no exception for incest, no exception for the life of the woman involved right now.
That's right.
And it takes place at the epicenter of a maternal mortality crisis that is 3 times as deadly for black women in the state of Texas. And then our educators, who give so much, literally the best years of their lives to our kids. They are being run out of the classroom by the thousands right now, shown such great disrespect despite their great sacrifice that they have made to us. And at the heart of all this is the greatest attack on American democracy that we have ever seen. And it is occurring right here in the state of Texas. Harder to vote, harder to register so your name is on the rolls so that you can vote in this state than it is anywhere else in America today. But against all of those challenges are all of us doing all we can with what we have, where we are. And it gives me great hope, great confidence, great optimism that we're going to be able to come through. We are in the fight of our lives, literally fighting for the lives of our fellow Texans. We need to make sure that we come through and think about the very youngest among us, those not old enough yet to vote. Their only voice in this election is through the actions that we take and the commitments that we make today together by and for one another. And if we do everything that we can with what we have, where we are, literally meeting our fellow Texans where they're at, especially those who are the targets of suppression and intimidation, and bring them in to this election, we can overcome these challenges. We can overcome that suppression, And the very people drawn out of this democracy can be brought in by all of us and form the margin of victory when we win this thing. And when we win, we're going to make sure every woman makes her own decision. When we win, we're going to prioritize the lives of our kids over the interests of the NRA. When we win, we're going to have the backs of those school teachers, pay them enough to not work 2 or 3 jobs. Allow them to focus on those kids in front of them by canceling the STAR test. And we're going to get this democracy back, whether that's online, automatic, or same-day voter registration, or replacing gerrymandered districts. We are going to get this done, and then there is no stopping us in the great things that we can do together. I close with this. Think about those who have preceded us here to make this moment possible. Those who served this country in uniform, literally put their lives on the line for the United States of America, for this democracy, for our way of life. Those civil rights marchers and voting rights leaders who made sure that each of us could cast a ballot. We're doing all we can to make sure that we live up to the example that they set and not fail them, given the inheritance that we have right now. We are going to come through. We are going to do this for one another. And on the night of November 8th, we are going to celebrate the most historic victory. We're going to hang out for just a bit. Where do we go?
Right over here.
We're going to go over here and take some pictures. If anybody wants to join us.
Let's go. Let's go.
Thank you.
Woo!
Hey, thank you all so much for being out here. Great. Hey, we only have time for photos today, so make sure to bring your cameras out, ready to go. No signing anything, no B-reels, no selfies, just photos, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here.
Turn this way. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Got it. And we're going to exit this. Camera, there you go.
Hey. Oh, right on. Edgewood ISD.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Right over here. Same phone. Same phone. Y'all look over here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We're going to go super fast. Thank you so much. Congratulations. We're voting for you right now. Happy. Thank you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Thank you. No, thank you.
God bless you, man. You're gonna win. You're gonna win. You're gonna win.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. Close enough. He's a rock.
It comes from where?
From St. Henry's.
St. Henry's.
There we go. Here we go. Let's grab this picture. We're going to do it a little faster, guys. We're going to go a little bit faster, everybody. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Thank you. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Next picture right over here. Ready?
Sir, how you doing? Keep up the good work. Mission San Jose.
1, 2, and 3. We got it. Thank you so much. Can you stand right here? There we go. Just
Take care of that voice. Here we go. I'll take care of it with my dog.
Thank you. And then I cannot vote for you. I'm a document recipient, but my heart is here with you, and hopefully. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. We gotta go fast, please. We gotta go a little faster. There we go. Thank you. We're gonna accept stickers. Thank you. Next, come on over. Next. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Thank you. Next, come on over. We're gonna go fast. I haven't been able to. Thank you.
Do you have a card? She's been trying to get in touch with us.
They reached out for medicine, but right over here. Thank you. Here we go. Next. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Right over here. Left. Here we go.
You want to take a picture of my stepdaughter?
Next.
Here, one of those two up there.
Right over here.
Puerto Rican with Beto.
Oh, look at that. Hold it, Beto. Why don't you just hold it?
Fix it up.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Beto!
Yeah, you're still good. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back.
I missed you the last time. I was at the other place.
All right, folks. We gotta go really fast.
Yeah,
Right
I
over
live
here.
here.
Hold on, real quick. Ready? All right. She loves it. Ready? Look over here. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. You have one more.
Oh, she's right there. She's right there.
Her mom. She just got up. Can I get it? Here we go. Ready?
You know what? Pregnant at all, I don't care. Pregnant at all, I'll do it.
Thank you. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
She was so tough.
I know. She was right over here behind the footsteps. We're going to go really fast. Here we go. Ready? Y'all look over here. Oh, right there's fine. Here's Sadie. Right there.
Let's all get it together.
Right, y'all look ready. Ready? Thank you, folks. You got it very much. Sadie, say thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
I took pressure on me to shirt.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I want you to. But man, thank you for
Okay, we're going to go on.
I'm really honored to shake your hand.
Right over here.
Yeah, definitely.
Right over here. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. All right, next. Oh, wait, wait, wait. We're down for this for you. Ready? Everybody look over here.
I don't have that. I wish we did. Please ask him.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, how are you? Oh, I'd be here for sure.
Look over here.
I just got to get all this.
There we go. All right, you got it. Thank you.
Oh, did I turn?
No, we got both. One turning and one straight.
Okay. Yeah, and my daughter's Parsons County.
Okay, I'll get you next. All right, right over here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna here we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Thank you.
I love this.
1, 2, 3.
Awesome. Yeah, Texas, baby.
The other way.
There we go.
There we go. It's like that. Okay, ready? Look over here. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, you did. I know.
Right here. Thank you. We got it. Thank you. Come on over. All right, we can keep moving. We gotta keep moving. Here we go. Ready? Over here. There you go. Thank you. Come on over. Very nice. Look over here. We've got the camera. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Thank you.
Appreciate you all. Thank you.
You got it.
Spread the word.
You got it.
Hey.
1, 2, 3. There we go. Thank you so much. Come on over. All right, y'all look at me. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Thank you so much.
Spread the word.
I already voted for you.
Already voted for you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Hi, Governor.
Oh, no, she's got the phone. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you so much for coming over here. Thank you.
coming out and all the pictures. It's so nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Hold on. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Thank you so much. All right, y'all come on over.
Hey, coming out.
There we go. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Thank you.
Spread the word.
There we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Thank you. Come on over. Come on over.
Hey. I like that RBG.
Yes, yes, perfect. There we go.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll get you.
Ready? Right over here. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Thank you.
Like this.
Right here. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Thank you.
Come on over. Huh? No. I gotta.
Hey.
Here we go. Ready? Look over here. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Same song? All right. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you.
Next, come on over. Next. Let's go.
Hey, coming out. Hey.
All right, y'all. Let's over here. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, and 3 over here at me. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We talk about it every day on my Texas show. Yes.
Next, right over here. Can you? Absolutely, I can. Tell Bill. Joseph.
Outside, so
Thank you.
working hard.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right.
It's so nice to meet you, Beto. I'm Regina. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go. Thank you. Y'all come right over here. Thank you. I know. I'm letting you.
Hey, thanks for coming out. I like your shirt.
1, 2, 3. There you go. Thank y'all so much.
Appreciate you both. Thank you. I hope so.
Come on up right here.
All right.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Thank you. You got it? You okay? Turn it on? Okay.
Hi.
Thanks for coming
out. Thank you for being here.
All right, y'all look over here at me. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Got it.
You got it?
All right, yes, sir, I got it.
Here we go. Hi. Thanks for coming in.
Yes, right here, I got it. Welcome. We're going to hold real quick. Okay, there you go. Thank you, sir.
Good luck.
Right over here to this. Oh, wait, hold on 1 second.
Oh,
I
sorry.
think she
I got
was right over
right
here.
here. Let's do
Okay,
it.
ready? 1, 2. Over here, ma'am. Right here. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, okay. Ready? 1, 2. There you go. All right.
Thanks for coming out. I'm Violet. My mom's a judge.
Got it.
So we kind of can come in.
Oh, right on. We got to get her in.
Yeah, we gotta get her in.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, keep her in.
Move this back so she can hear out your
Hey,
good to see you again.
I have an autograph picture of you. Some of us.
Y'all look over here. Ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Look at me. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Thank you. Hi there.
Oh, I love that. Thank you.
Right behind you.
Let's do it.
This girl lady right over here.
We're going to do it. I'm so glad you did. Oh, you're going to win. We're going to win together.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I'm going to use my phone. Sure, you can text it.
She can text you a picture.
Oh my God. Oh my God. All right,
I
ready?
will.
Here we go. Look at me.
Yes.
Look at me. 1, 2. Look right here. Right here at me. There you go. All right, Cam, can you check this here?
There's a lot of background. Good luck.
Here we go.
Stand up.
I didn't know it was like go back like yeah, it eventually just
Okay, don't worry about it.
Mama, come on, go ahead in here. Hi. Right over here. Oh, we all going together? Come on up. Is that your mom?
Yeah, that's my phone. So for both of us, yeah, that's my mama.
Oh, that's your mom.
That one's the pink one.
That's
That's mine.
That's mine. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Thank you.
Same phone? Okay. 2 individuals. Chrissy.
Same phone. I'm sorry.
Right on. We got your back. Hey.
You're about to. Okay, great. Awesome. Thank you so much. We're taking a camera. Thank you so much. Come here, Eli. Come on. Over here. Thank you. Thank you. Come on over. Say hi. Look. Come and say cheese. Here we go. Right over here at me. Look right here. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Right now. Oh, sorry. Come on over. Perfect. Thank you.
Spread the word, okay? Post that. There we go.
She has throat lozenges to give y'all. Have a hole?
I hope when you hear me next Tuesday, my voice is loud.
Here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you, ma'am. I just tried some love.
Oh, you did? Thank you.
Yeah, Angela has it. Here, Angela, I'm going to put all these in there. Can you put those in there? All in there. 1, 2, 3. Make sure your cameras are there. You go. Right there.
I told everybody about it. Oh, absolutely.
Hey, I'm supposed to go.
Oh, of course, man. Governor, Governor.
No, who has the book?
Here we go.
First
time voter. That was sweet.
Oh, same phone? Same phone.
Hey,
Here we
thanks
go.
for coming
1,
out.
2, 3. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you coming on in.
All
First time voter.
right, that's it. We have 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Wait, Cindy, she wasn't ready.
Same phone. Okay.
I'm excited for you. You're going to
Same
do
phone,
this.
2
You're going to
pictures.
get
Got it. Right now. This is where we're going to do
Miles ran away with the road call. He'll come back, though.
First time voter.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. Thank you all so much. Grateful to you.
So this is the
Both of them.
After we love it.
Y'all look over here. Ready? I'm going to use this phone. Okay. Here we go. Ready, everybody? Look over here at me. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Thank you. Thank you. Go back out that way if you like. Here, Becca, I'm going to hold that for you and I'll make sure you take it. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and we're having the Los Muertos Running 5K this Saturday morning.
Okay.
All right, folks, we have 10 minutes to get through the whole line, so we're going to go really fast. We have another stop. Yeah. Here you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Over here, cutie. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Thank you. We're going to go fast, fast, fast. Here we go. 1, 2, right over here. You jumping in? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
Can I have one?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. There you go. You got kicked out.
Wait. Ready?
Thank
Here we're
you.
going to do it.
1, 2, 3. Perfect. Oh my gosh, thought I was
Yes, we are.
Thank you for bringing them. This is yours. All right, next.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. I just came out to vote, like doing a normal civic duty, and you're here.
Thank you. We're going to go fast, fast, fast. Here we go. Thank you so much. All right, y'all look at me. Here we go.
It's a reminder.
New voter. Over over here. Perfect. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Host that, okay? Bye-bye, sweetheart.
Right over here. Come on up.
Hi, thanks for coming out. Thanks for being
Here we
here.
go. Y'all look at me.
You got it.
1, 2, 3. Got it.
We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate you
Next,
both.
come
Thank
on
you so
up.
much.
Beto, will you just
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I saw him. He's out here. All right, y'all look over here.
Love you too. Love you too.
Ready? Look at me. 1,